We are early, folks. 12 minutes early. Hello, viewer. Hello. Today is Thursday, April 4th, 2024. 4 and all that bollocks. Hello, everybody. I am Mr. Brune. No scripts. I'm just going to bring in the guest. I hope you are all very well today. And come on, StreamYards. People watching. I'm going to assume people are watching. Here we go. Ian Jury and the Leslie Headlands.
Hello, Brown. I didn't know I was going to be first on. You caught me mid wank.
Wank. All right. For those, it's Emperor Kippers. Hello, Em.
It is indeed.
Yes, hello, Brown. How is everybody doing this evening?
Pretty good. You well, my friend. Do you know, it feels like the, do you remember the good old days when we had 5 people watching? Do you remember
We haven't got 5 people, have we?
Yeah, we've got 9 people now. Well. 9? Yeah, we got 9.
They're rolling
in. It was last minute though, wasn't it?
They better get in quickly for the Mega Geek catchphrases.
Oh yeah, get your keyboards warmed up, everybody. He's in the green room.
Can I just say that
you're going to?
I am indeed.
Let me indulge you in a tale of dark Kiplin, the master of both the dark side and the pastry arts, delivered a scrumptious new delight to Jabba the Hutt's palace. As we retired to the cafeteria, he unveiled his salacious crumbles, filled with a tangy relish and encrusted with flaky crumb. They make a frightful mess of everyone's lunchtime. Crumbs rained upon us in a delightful shower, and it took a fucking age to sweep the bastards up, covering my cloak in a particular. Hang on a minute.
Get it together.
In particular, there we go, and making my chronic dermatitis appear even worse. Yet, amidst the galactic mishap, our evil cackling proved Lord Kiplin does make exceedingly good flakes.
I think you need to rehearse that a little bit more.
No, I need a drink. That's what I need.
Yes. Well done, mate. As I said, you spend far too long on those. Shall we get the next peep out?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Number 1 supermod, magnificent promotions per manager. I can't speak. Promotions manager. Melvin Deeply.
Greetings, my children.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
How the hell are we?
Shocking.
Shocking. You know it. Shockingly good.
Have you had the knock at the door yet, my friend?
I've not had the knock at the door, but just in case I do, I've been hiding under the bed. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay. So, yes, all fun and games in, can I say Jockland now? Because people might get offended by it.
It's okay if you say it when you're south, I suppose.
I don't know. Can they do this can they arrest us in England though, Englandshire?
I think they already could. People were already getting arrested in England for showing memes.
Oh,
it was already a thing.
I do like it how many 4,000 reports of what's his face and his white racist speech in the Parliament. People reported that. That's quite good.
Well, I can't believe it. It's like 96% of Scotland is white, and he comes in and says that. It's crazy.
It's reverse racism.
It's not even reverse. There's no reverse. The opposite of racism. Yeah. The opposite of racism is no racism. So it's just either racism or it's not.
Oh.
And it is
subject for another time, I feel. But all right. See you well, my friend.
I am always good. Always.
Okay, let's get the next body out. He is the wise elder of the channel. All that stuff. You know, it's get your keyboards ready, everybody. Here he is. Mega Geek in David Diaz.
Hello. Yeah, no,
Hello.
I'm not eating today, but I am drinking. So that's quite cool.
Drinking. See, look, they're all coming in.
It is. It is.
think-
It's shit.
I think we've confused a lot of people. Thursday stream.
Well, how many people's watching us now, though? Let's have a look.
30.
33. 33
Oh, you
now. Going up. Going up.
Beautiful, beautiful, amazing people. Yeah, no open bar tonight.
Oh, isn't it?
No
What
blue
was
room either. So I thought
Mm.
we were going to do this yesterday, but it just couldn't. The cats just weren't playing, were they? So,
Oh, right. Right.
so be warned, folks. There are some slides from yesterday.
I wasn't there
'cause
yesterday.
Such a busy.
No one was there yesterday.
Yeah, busy day yesterday on the internet.
Was it?
Yeah, open
Why?
bar is closed. It is, yes. The Disney stock bollocks.
Oh, I see. I'm not interested in that shit. I don't care anymore. Just don't care.
Do you know, when we get to it, I'm getting that way also, and I'm sure the chat are the same. Is the Disney stuff boring as folks? It's just getting a bit boring now, isn't it? So anyway, okay, great to have you on, Ian. Shall we? Shall we get the last guest on?
Let's get him on, shall we?
Oh, amazing!
Who
I will
could it
say,
be?
Smylexx. Do you want to come on, mate? If you're quick.
Oh, your boyfriend.
Yeah, my boyfriend.
Say
Smylexx
girlfriend.
boyfriend. Do you want to come on if you're quick? Oh, look who it is, everybody. Oh, look.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Hello.
Evening, Brun. Evening, chat. Evening, fellow guests. How are we all?
Look
We're
who it
okay.
is, everybody.
We're all good.
Yes.
oh,
We're okay.
Oh, suit. Oh. Suit you, sir. Suit you.
I've just been filling out the hate crime form right now for you, Brown, after that jock statement. I'll have to fill in one for myself because I've just said it too. So there we are.
Well, you can be arrested in your own home now, can't you?
Yes, for the hate crime bill, and as well as everything else I've got under my sleeve.
Will that be charges from the missus?
Well, I've just got a few assault and battery on me, let me tell you.
Because
Whoa,
technically,
that's a change.
this is how fucked up it is, folks. Technically, if you're living in Scotland and you have a row with the missus, she could get you banged up for hate crimes. How
She has to
fucked
prove
is-
it, though, doesn't she? She has
It's
to
not
prove
just
that
that,
you
right?
said it.
How fucked
you're-
is that?
If you're having a private discussion with your missus and one of your kids over here, they can report you.
Yes.
Yeah, but they have to prove it that you said it. They can't just arrest you without any proof. And on
But-
hearsay
yeah,
either.
no, the thing is though, even if they can't prove it, there will be a permanent record. And
No, that's not true either.
they're saying that that is
Well,
the
yeah, because it
deterrent.
goes on. It's not on your police record, but it still gets reported as
It gets
a non-crime
Yeah.
hate incident or something, and they don't even have to tell you they've done it, but it can affect you getting the job in the future.
Yeah, but
So,
that's the thing, you see. If they don't
don't
tell
move to
you, then
Scotland, everybody.
they're basically breaking the law. They have to tell you,
Do
right?
not move to Scotland, folks, at present. Scotland's a beautiful place. Not at the moment, though.
That's why I think there's no open bar this week. The drinkers
He's been
looking for a
arrested.
place to buy. He's looking for a place to buy in England
Lifted.
somewhere.
Critical drink has been arrested. Hot news, everybody.
They
Ugh.
don't only come after the small people. They won't come after people like Drinker or J.K. Rowling or anything like that, will they?
They'd love
So
to,
they
but they
say.
just know there'd be a stink, a firestorm.
Yeah, of course.
I think
yeah.
their arse collapsed spectacularly this week about J.K. Rowling, who I'm not a fan of, incidentally. That's by the by.
Don't say by the by on this channel.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Some pictures she looks really great, and then some pictures she doesn't. But
Ian,
you
she's
know.
married, mate.
Oh, it's a shame. I do like her.
Yeah, she's married. Yeah.
Damn
Not
it,
interested in
Janet.
you, mate. Not
You
interested
never
in
know. She might
Janet.
be if she meets me. You never know. Never know.
Well, once you've had black, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Second
you're gonna
hate
say it?
crime report getting
Oh,
filled
sorry.
out right now. Bro.
Oh, Christ. I think this channel's
There's another
finished
one.
then.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. Yeah. Yeah.
Is,
There's another
is
one.
there anything I can actually say, folks, without
No, absolutely
incriminating
nothing.
anybody?
Absolutely
Just
not.
don't say at the top of your voice where the neighbours could hear you the word or the words "pack it in," because that might get misconstrued.
Shall
Also,
we?
Matt
Go
might
on.
get a swap shop might get arrested for.
Oh, he's
having
going away.
Squarehead.
Yeah, he's
Squarehead
The name
girl on
Brown
his
is
thing.
offensive.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Name
don't
Brown.
worry. Swappers is getting solitary. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Can we go? Come by, come. Let's all go around a campfire, chat included, and sing "Come by."
I thought you were going to say throw the leftists on it. Then.
Somebody's going to prison.
Brown will
It's
be
not me.
drinking this evening. He's on the San Miguel apparently, and it seems to take him only half a drink of
I'm
San
gone
Miguel
already.
before he starts to sing.
Who would like to see something beautiful?
Steady.
Go on
Yeah.
in, show us.
Okay, this is going to be look. Oh, look at that secret of comedy, folks. Timing. Smylexx.
Ah,
Hey,
hello there.
Hello. You all right?
Thank you. Yeah, very, very good. Yeah,
You're
back
not
from
working, are you?
no, I've just finished. I'm all chill.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
What's that on your head, Smylexx?
Oh, let's have a look.
Look,
Oh,
come
look
on.
at that.
the goodie bag is in the
Unbelievable.
post.
Look at that, everybody. Smylexx, everybody. Yay. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Who would like to see something even more amazing?
Me.
Okay, bear with me. This is for the ladies. You'll love this.
Oh my god. That's going to put me off lunch
Oh,
for
come
a
on.
whole month.
That's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty.
Oh, God almighty. You know who you look like? You look like oh no, I better not say
Look
it.
at that, ladies.
Oh, Brown, you'll have them gushing like a bloody
Oh,
garden
I'm good.
hose in the middle of a drought.
Suck it
not
up,
good.
everybody. That's all you're getting.
No, we wouldn't like to suck
stick
it
in the
up.
dump.
And I thought it was wet enough in here already.
Stick of the dump.
Cat weasel. That's what you
It's
remind me of.
Slarty Bark Fast. Thank you.
Saddam Hussein lives.
It is. It is. It is.
Homeless look.
No, yeah, the guitarist, the Reef, has got that same look going on. So.
Suck
Yeah.
it up, everybody. That's all you're getting. Okay. Shall we? There is a small presentation. Yes, do you want to do it, or just
Yes,
Go on in, let's go
absolutely.
for it.
go on?
I
Let's
thought
do
that was
it. Okay. There's
sounds like my
possibly
sex life.
Yeah. There's possibly some repetitiveness.
Just get on with it,
Well,
Brown.
we'll just do it anyway. Okay. So, chat. Good evening. Last minute. You're amazing. 44 people know where it's at on what day is it? Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay. Thursday.
All day. Well, almost all day.
Okay.
All night.
All
Okay.
night.
Let's do this.
TBA.
Number 40.
Blimey.
I know. Please like,
Please
share, subscribe.
like, share, and subscribe.
We've got some new graphics. Do you want to see them?
Please. Go on in.
Okay.
Show me.
On Boomerang. Here you go. Look at that, everybody. Isn't that amazing?
Read it. as
Only
well.
leave a comment after the stream, like
Yeah.
Brown, you look like a hobo, or something like that.
Yeah, the YouTube likes, comments.
No, YouTube doesn't like anybody.
See that? That's something you see written on like a pub wall, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm just
So,
going to leave
yeah.
a comment now. I'm gonna
Think
type
about
in
it.
now.
Think about it. It's a complicated one. You're peeing. Leave a
I'm
comment after
thinking
the
about
stream.
it.
Brown, you look
Here's a
like
toss.
a homo.
Cat weasel.
Please donate if you're that way inclined. Okay, so quickly do this one first. This is still a rumor, though.
Good.
And I have reached out to one of the producers because
Why?
I have a conversation with him at times. No reply. So take this with a bucket load of salt. Okay. This is the news you've been waiting for, folks. Our source confirms that hashtag the Orville is renewed for season 4. There'll be a wait for more news and dates, but we can confidently say that you will see our beloved cast and crew in the stars before you know it. I will just say, though, here you go, and I kind of agree with this. Joe Darkness, hello, my friend. Orville S3 was a fit though.
It was.
I always preferred Cuddles to Orville.
I hate that nut.
You always prefer Cuddles to Oval.
Yeah.
Orville, Keith
Orville.
Harris, one for the
Oh,
Jim.
I wish I could fly.
Yes.
Up in the sky. I
Yes.
But I
can't.
can't.
I can't.
Because, you know,
Yeah,
it was
that
Easter and,
cat.
you know, egg related.
I see.
Okay. Who'd like to
Anyway.
go first then? Smylexx,
He's still
come on,
alive?
thoughts. No, he's died.
Oh, died, did he?
Yes,
Oh.
yes. Keith
The-
Harris died. Yes,
yeah,
I think
the
it was
buried-
salmonella.
Oh.
They buried,
Ah.
they buried
Orville, I kind of tuned out after series 2, to be honest. I watched the first couple of episodes of 3 and it didn't do it for me. I've always kind of liked it as a second tier program. It's not bad. You know, it's there if you want to just
Yeah.
kind of have something going on in the background. But I know there are fans who are as diehard as Star Trek fans, but I'm not one of them. I think I'm glad that it's getting renewed. I'm sure there's still a little
Allegedly.
bit of life in it. Yeah, allegedly. I'm sure there's a bit more life in the tank there.
As I said, I have a little bit of a conversation with one of the producers, and I was just looking through the Twit-Twats conversations. He said, literally about 18 months ago, we are awaiting the data for season 3, and that was the last I heard. So at that point, he didn't know if it was getting renewed or not. So, by the way,
I have no desire to see woke stuff on TV anymore. The last season, so I've been told, was woke. That's the end of it for me. Season 2 was okay. Season 1 was all right, but this, no. Goodbye.
Zero tolerance policy.
That's right. For me.
in the chat, Keith Harris died of Crohn's wasting disease. Hope you feel guilty now.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
did not
sorry,
know that.
sorry.
Don't worry, I'll kick the fuck out of him, like, don't worry. Bastard.
Actually, I don't feel guilty. He inflicted that song on me before I did anything bad to him.
Melvin, Orville fan. Not
I
talking about
watched
the duck.
season 1. That I gave up at season 1 when it was still a comedy, because season 1 was a comedy, wasn't it? Supposed to be, but
Yeah.
there wasn't any laughs in it, so I watched that and I gave up.
It kind of changed its. They wanted it to be kind of a comedy thing, but then I think they kind of realized mid-season, maybe not. But yeah. So you didn't watch season 2 at all then?
No, just season 1, but I didn't think it was great. I'm kind of sick fed up
okay.
looking at Seth MacFarlane. He's just he's a twat.
That is true. He does have a face that you really want to punch, doesn't he? He has got
There'll
one
be
of
a
those
knock on the
faces.
door, Melvin.
I'm curious. I'm curious, right? Why do you say that he's a twat? Do you have a reason to say why he's a twat?
I don't want to get into it on the channel because Brown will probably have a canary fit if I say something, but it involves something that rhymes with schmaxines.
Oh, I see. Okay. And that, okay. All right. Because I don't really know enough about him, but I do know he makes me laugh from time to time. So there you go.
That's it. I don't want to pick on Chinese people, but he's a twat.
Here you go. Jamalama. There you go.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm assuming you guys got reasons to call him that. You know, sometimes people just call people that because they've heard other people call him that, and then they.
I just think he's got a very smackable face. I mean, he just irritates me. I just find him when he comes on all sort of teeth and smiles, and it just bothers me.
Yeah, he is a bit
All
toothy
right.
nowadays.
I
isn't
used to really enjoy Family Guy until they run out of ideas. And
Yeah.
American Dad still has
Fair
some
enough.
laughs.
he? Fair enough.
Well, he was on.
Something's jealous of people having teeth. There we are now.
Brian,
He
did
was
you
on,
say anything? Go on.
He was
Sorry.
on Graham Norton, and he was really good. He did the Taken speech as Kermit the Frog, which I found quite funny. So I think he's a funny guy. Like I said, I don't understand where this hate comes from. Maybe it's something I just don't know.
I mean, he's got some talent, without a doubt. Without a doubt, the guy's got some talent. He's made some good stuff. That cowboy film, that comedy western he was in, that was quite funny as well, wasn't it?
I thought it was. Yeah,
Liam Neeson was in it.
Never saw it.
There was one. To me, there was one good bit in that whole thing, and that's the bit where he opens up the shed and Doc Brown's there.
Doc Brown, yeah.
No
Machine.
relation. No
that was
relation.
funny. That was funny.
There's a
Swappers-
show Bill Maher does where he has one
Ugh.
guest on and they sit and get stoned and talk about stuff.
Bill
and he
Maher
was
would
on that.
toss it.
And if you watch that, you won't like him anymore.
I
you see
see. Okay.
How big a moron he is.
Okay. Swappers, thoughts on the Orville?
I think I watched half of season 1, and I couldn't get on with the fact that it was trying to be Star Trek but also funny. And I thought, I can't really. Star Trek should never have been a comedy to me. It never really lends itself well. And I thought I'll give it a watch anyway because it might be sort of Galaxy Questy, and Galaxy Quest was good in that sense. And it just wasn't in the same league as Galaxy Quest at all. It kind of wanted to be a comedy, but kind of dipped its toe in and then pulled its toe back and then dipped its toe in again. And I just thought the whole thing doesn't sit right with me. I gave it like about 5 or 6 episodes, I think, and I just didn't bother really to go back. It wasn't that I didn't like it; it was just it didn't pull me back to watch another episode. And it was, and Charlize Theron was in it, Liam Neeson was in it, and I just thought, this is a big in club thing going on here, and that turned me off. And also suffered from a lot of the tropes that Star Trek did back in the day as well, and they didn't bother to address. They could have like gone into all the things where when Star Trek were, how come everyone has the same. Everyone like uses the same gravity and the same air, and they all speak the same language. They could have like made jokes about all that stuff, and they didn't. And I just thought, this is a really big missed opportunity here. So I never really bothered with it. And then, as I understand it, further seasons just kind of left the comedy behind. And I thought, well, it's nothing original then, is it? Really now? So I never bothered to go back for it. And
I think they found themselves in a position where they suddenly realized that the actual real Star Trek wasn't doing very well. And they suddenly found themselves in a position where they were now the next generation, and they were sort of gathering those kind of fans.
Agreed, yeah.
And that's why I think they changed tone. But you're absolutely right. There was so much opportunity to make this as crazy and as zany as Galaxy Quest, and be clever about the humor, which you would have thought would have been right in Seth MacFarlane's wheelhouse, but yet it was kind of low key effort, wasn't it? A lot of jokes.
Here you go, folks. Ceretis. If you had one pick, Orville S4, Picard S4, or Ahsoka S2, swappers?
I would, if Metalis was doing it, I'd easily Picard season 4. But I think it's best left at season 3 because they're just too old to keep going.
Yeah, Melvin.
They shouldn't have made Picard at all. Season 3 was a huge step up from the first 2 seasons, but they just shouldn't have touched it. They should have left it alone. I don't want Picard season 4 because all they can do is do more damage.
Well, they shouldn't have done Picard S1 and 2, but there you go.
Ahsoka entertained me slightly just because of how terrible it was.
Yeah.
So I would pick that.
Ian?
None. They're all rubbish.
You're with Fiona.
Yeah, they're all rubbish. They're all rubbish. Waste of everyone's time, all of them. I mean, the last Picard was okay, and I understand why people went crazy over it because it was close to saying goodbye to the next generation as you can get. But still, loads of things spoiled it, like that stupid girl with the curly hair. She shouldn't have been in it, with Worf. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So I just thought it was a nice effort, but. No more.
I started warming to Raffi towards the end, but
I did not like Raffi in that at all. I couldn't care less about Raffi. She shouldn't have been included in the next generation, which is saying
but
nor did 7 of 9 should be included either. She should have been way out, just way out. Seriously. Never mind.
Brian?
Yes.
Are you well?
Yes.
So, question. I got rid of the question. So it was Ahsoka, Picard, Orville.
I'm with Fiona here. None of the above. If you put my testicles in a vice,
you've got to pick one. That was the thing. That's the criteria.
I didn't pick one. I didn't pick one.
Yeah, but I know I can't twist your arm. I think I can bully Brian a little bit. I live quite near him.
Nadges were in a vice, I would go for Picard season 4, but if done by the same people. But that was probably the best you're going to get from Picard, to be honest. So I'd rather leave my Nadgers out of said vice and not bother with any of them.
Okay. Smylexx.
Well, I mean, only if I absolutely had to. I mean, if I was being lowered into like a vat of angry penguins or something, I would probably pick. Well, I would have to first of all know how many arses are going to be in Ahsoka.
All of them.
all of the artists. Well, that could tempt me, but I kind of feel much the same as Brian. Picard was certainly the best out of the three in terms of quality. But I think we've kind of seen the best of Picard. I think
It's too late,
at this point, it's too late. If I had to absolutely choose one, let's go with Ahsoka just for the comedy value.
Yeah, I think with me, the YouTuber in me would go for Ahsoka because we can rip the pee out of it.
I mean, there might be more frog parrot action in Ahsoka.
Side defeat legend in his own lifetime. Okay, let's move on then. Okay, this popped up today, a little video clip. Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor confirming that the prequel hate was media-driven. I think
so. If he knew that, and he's saying that now, how come he was making that horrible car video? He must have known that was media-driven too. All that ridiculous stuff about the shows that he's been in.
I think his excuse was back then people weren't quite so savvy with the internet.
Does anybody remember any prequel hate? I don't.
I remember
not really.
prequel disappointment, but I don't remember a
that.
great deal of actual vitriol about it online.
No.
I remember a few forums I used to frequent. There was a fair bit of prequel hate, not to the same extent as spoken about. It was a big disappointment for an awful lot of people. By the way, I like the red and the blue here in the background. It's quite a nice little touch. Lightsaber.
Oh yeah. Attention to detail, that.
Yeah, Jar Jar got a little bit of criticism at the time, rightly so for the slapstick nature of it. But I mean, by today's standards, Phantom Menace is basically Citizen Kane.
Yeah, it was
But
a little bit for Jar Jar and a little bit for Anakin's lines, the shit he had to say.
Yeah.
But
you know what,
apart
right?
from that,
Were we talking about the first one? What was the attack of
The first prequel, yeah.
What was it called? Can't remember now.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace. Do you know what, right? The Phantom Menace, I know people that went to see that 6 times, the Phantom Menace. They liked it so much.
What?
But the thing is though, right, I didn't experience much hate. There are a lot of people that said they didn't like it. I was one of them that said I didn't like it. I said it took too long to get there. But also another thing that really bothered me about the film is the lack of parental guidance. Like, who would let their 6-year-old kid go in a pod race? Do you know what I mean? A dangerous pod race. To me, it just didn't make any sense. Even if the stakes were high, you still wouldn't sacrifice your son to do that, would you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just things like that in the film.
There was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff in the prequels that, the way films are scrutinized these days, you wouldn't get away with that now.
Yeah,
you wouldn't get away with it now. The way people go over them and break them down and look at every inch of it and then shit all over it.
I see what you mean, but the precursor to him doing that was that Watto was making him do it early on, so he was already well into the pod racing at the age of 9 due to Watto putting under pressure.
That's something like how they in Saudi Arabia they kind of buy little boys from Thailand and bring them over
Careful,
to
not touching that wall.
No, listen, camel jockeys. They put them in races in Saudi Arabia and they put them on the back of a camel.
They do.
And they tie them on and they just let them go, and loads of them get killed because it's so dangerous. The camels just keep on running,
Yeah.
And I suppose it's something like that, isn't it?
And also, right,
I'm just writing the check to YouTube.
Also, right,
camel jockeys.
What was George Lucas thinking of when he decided to have 20 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes of political talking rubbish in a Star Wars movie? I mean, we all suspect that George Lucas, obviously because it's his company, he was given free reign and he just did what he wanted to do. At the end, nobody challenged him at all when he was making this film.
No, I needed a pack it in, George. Here you go, oldest gamer. Choose Phantom Menace or Ruin Johnson's Star Wars.
None. None. What's this crap that we have to choose? They're both shit. So why would we choose? Do you know what I mean? It's like choosing.
Are we choosing neither then?
It's like choosing.
I'm choosing Phantom Menace. Sorry,
Mega Geek.
It's terrible, but
They're both awful.
it doesn't ruin the entire franchise. It doesn't break it.
Mega Geek, you're rubbish at this game. You have to choose one.
No, I don't have to choose anything. I'm sorry,
Yes,
right?
you do. Damn it!
No,
Play
I
along.
don't. No, I don't.
On 30 minutes. Okay. Shall we move on?
Move along.
Obviously, all the Star Wars have been re-released in, is it a couple of months?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
I believe
it's
so,
not
yeah.
gonna be.
Disney.
They're going to be mucking around with it, so there's no.
Disney
point
are
in getting
wanting
them.
you to finance their new movies, folks.
Mhm.
Do you know what? A couple of days ago, I met up with a friend, and he had a VHS of the original release of Star Wars. That must be worth a lot of money, right?
Mm.
So he showed me it. I was like, that must be worth a lot of money. And he goes, he ain't gonna sell it. He says, gonna keep it till eternity. I go, yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you. None of this.
Magnetic tape does have a shelf life.
It does, yeah. But none of this New Hope at the top and episode whatever it was bollocks. It's just Star Wars.
He needs a VHS to DVD recorder.
Yeah, he's done it already. So he's
Oh,
basically
okay.
he's
All right.
copied it to
Wow.
he's copied it to Blu-ray, in fact. So
Nice.
yeah, so there you go.
I bet it looks amazing. Okay, let's move on. Oh, yes. This dropped yesterday. Was it? I can't remember.
Did it
New
drop
look
down
at
a
Star Wars: The
well?
Arcashites. This is off.
They should drop this down a bloody well and never
Empire.
retrieve it.
Empire used to have really nice covers. Look at that. That is quite crappy. I mean, Swappers, you could have spent 20 minutes and made something better than that.
You give me ideas.
I went straight to Spinal Tap 2.
Do you know what, right?
Christ.
Empire used to be a good magazine. I used to really enjoy
Yeah,
reading
me
them, but
too.
they're so biased now and they've so been brought off. There's no point in reading any of what they
It's
what
the
they
same
do.
for SFX magazine as well.
Yeah.
I remember when that first came out in the 90s. I absolutely loved it for years.
Yeah.
And I stopped buying it years back, probably more than 10 years back. And occasionally I'll go into WH Smith's and pick up a copy and sort of leaf through it. And they're praising the wokest garbage. And I just thought, obviously, your editor's been bought out. You know, he's been paid off to say all this shit. So I just thought it must be the same with pretty much every magazine out there now. And Empire's no different. You just see this and you just go, yeah, no point in reading their shit anymore.
Well, you know what? You know how it works,
Very
right? So
good.
if like a big movie from Hollywood, even before this woke stuff, if you give a bad review, you give it 2 stars,
Okay.
they won't come back to you. So
Costs a fiver
they're
now.
kind of like, yeah, they've been blackmailed. Basically, all these magazines have been blackmailed. So they have to, if they give 2 stars to a film, especially a big film, they're not going to come back to them. So they have to give them something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, kind of blackmail. I
Wow.
guess.
They are still in print, which is quite surprising at
I'm
this
surprised.
stage. I mean, there's so many magazines that have gone to the wall. It's quite amazing that Empire. I mean, it is a much smaller, thinner magazine than it used to be, but it's incredible that it's still going. To be quite honest,
They're
Physical
probably
media,
getting
folks.
getting paid for reviews, eh? It's probably what
I
it
would
is.
have thought so. Yeah,
Mm.
in the 90s, it was amazing. I used to read
Okay.
that thing religiously.
I'm not going to read that, but I think you can kind of.
Can I just say, ironically, the last episode, I did buy a copy of Empire and I never was really a fan of the magazine, but I bought a copy of it when The Force Awakens was just about to come out because it had a free Kylo Ren figure slapped on the front cover. And the local Sainsbury's had like 6 of them in, right? And I grabbed a bunch of them. I thought, oh shit, this is going to be worth so much in a few years. Like, oh my God.
Yeah,
I
it's the Elvis collector's plate. I knew it would be worth money one day.
I completely forgot about this. Sword in the Storm, Predator was at the cinema yesterday. I know. And money going to Disney. How
That's a
bad
good
is
enough
that?
reason not to watch it and watch it on
Oh,
Blu-ray at home.
God,
Yeah.
I'd love to go and see Predator.
Predator.
Money going to Disney because
Do
Disney are
the
desperate. folks.
Chopper.
Okay. So we're looking forward to the Acolyte, especially on
Why
this
is
channel. we are.
Chewie got a bun on his head? What's that all about?
I've
Is
got
that a
Chewie.
bun on his head? Is that
It's not
Chewie?
chewy.
No, it's not Chewy.
Uh,
Do they all look the same to you, Ian? Is that what you're saying?
How many years is this? 100 years before or 1,000?
will I get arrested in
100.
Scotland for saying Chewie's got a bun in his head?
Not
years
Chewie,
before
for fuck's sake.
Phantom.
It's Mr. Brown. Get it right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's move on. It's a sidestep.
Acolyte. No. I'm not
Okay.
watching this shit.
This
No,
looks like
no.
fan fiction, doesn't it? Oh my god.
Exclusive.
It looks worse than fanfic.
It does.
This looks like a bunch of cosplayers at an event. Just
It's a
having
convention.
Rainbow as well.
I have a
Just needed
question about this, right? Here's a question. See, when you see the trailer for that, and you have all the what I assume are Jedi, and they're all dressed the exact same. They're all wearing the same robes. The Jedi never wore a uniform, did they? If they're all wearing the same robes, they wouldn't have been that hard to track down after all the 69.
God, this is going to be shit, isn't it?
Order 69. That was a new one.
Okay.
Hello.
Would anybody like to see the new graphic again?
Go on then.
Thanks.
Oh, did he do it? I can't see. My screen's not updating. Boomerang.
Kindly leave a comment after the stream.
Kindly write something on the wall after urinating.
Yes, it's amazing that. All right, okay. It is cosplay at its finest, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all you can say that is. I mean, the guy on the left there's obviously been to the Jedi salon.
Yeah.
Because he's worth it.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, why would they want to destroy the Jedi? I mean, the makers of Star Wars, the Jedi is a big thing in Star Wars. I'm talking about the first three, and they stood for good. Why would you write a series about destroying the Jedi?
I don't know.
Or even defiling the Jedi, what the Jedi stand for?
If I may, I'll just read the comments. You're definitely getting a sense that with the Jedi, the writing may be on the wall. Creator Levi Headland tells Empire.
Leslie Helen doesn't know anything about Star Wars.
And we know what Jedi stands for. It's Justice, Equity, Diversity.
Very good. Very good.
Blah, 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 blah.
We know what they're destroying the Jedi. Look what they did to Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, it's just, as I said, it's just rubbish. And then they're gonna, even if somebody does win a Jedi, it'll be a woman, and it's just ridiculous. As I said, right, you're helping Disney, and I know you're saying, oh, it's going to be fun watching it, but you know what, you're helping them. Good luck with that rubbish.
That's it, folks. The channel is officially ending today.
I'm not going to be anywhere near this crap.
Say thank you, Ian. That's it. It's killed the channel. Bye, everybody. Nice knowing you. Take care.
The sad thing is, if it wasn't Headland and Disney, I'd be really quite excited to see Lee Young-jae and Carrie-Anne Moss as Jedi. I think two really talented actresses. I'm allowed to say that. I've just committed to
knock on the door.
With the bloody hate crime now. But, I don't know. I think leading stories with Jedi is a bad idea. It was fine when they were the wizard Obi-Wan Kenobi in the first film.
But I think
they tend to be stoic and don't have much.
Yeah,
that's insane. I think George Lucas destroyed the idea of the Jedis when we saw the prequels and how stupid they were. Because when you saw Star Wars, you got the idea that they were really very wise and did the right thing and stuff like that. And then when you got to the prequels, you realized how dumb they were, all of them.
Bunch of fannies.
Yeah, there was a sense of hubris about a lot of them, wasn't there? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are ways of telling stories about Jedi. Of course, there are. I mean, there's bloody loads of official books and spin-off comics and all kinds of material, but nobody at Disney's reading any of it. So I guess we're getting whatever drivel they decide to give us, which is sadly not going to be very good.
Smylexx, what does Jedi stand for again? Sorry.
Is it not Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion?
It's fucked, everybody. Let's move on. Okay, quick look. I was going to get rid of this slide, but I'll skip it. First look at Christian Bale as Frankenstein's monster in Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride.
So it's not called Frankenstein, it's called The Bride, which
straight away
a female thing. So, can you not see where this is leading to? And seriously, guys, I can't be asked with this rubbish. I really can't.
Well, I mean, in its defense, The Bride of Frankenstein is probably the best Frankenstein film
Says you.
No, it's well regarded as that second film.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It says you. Everybody knows Frankenstein. The first one was the classic.
I think people
Everyone
like
knows
Frankenstein.
Here you go. The legend in his own lifetime side effects. Maggie Gyllenhaal looks more like the monster.
Do you remember that in the Batman film, the one with the Joker, and he goes, "Hello, beautiful," and you're looking at her, and you go, "No, she ain't. No, she ain't.
Yeah,
She is
right.
not."
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Who are you referring to, mate?
Here you go, folks. Uninspired reviewer. Hello, my friend. Frankenstein, shot by GQ. Open brackets. Looks like shite. Close.
What I want to know is, will there be some kind of transgender allegory in
Oh.
this? Where it's got, like, parts of the body is like being cut off and stuck on elsewhere. You know, is he like a Mr. Potato Head? You can kind of swap his arms and legs around.
Now that I'd watch.
This
You're trying
picture
to bankrupt me.
it looks like a Marv from Sin City, doesn't it? Especially in black and white.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
A little bit. Yeah.
Thing is, though, you can't trust these movies these days. I'm not going to go and see a movie, go out my way to see a movie until somebody I trust says to me it's okay. That's the way I'm
Okay,
raised
right.
these days.
Nobody's going to see this then, folks. Let's move on. Okay. Charlie Cox and John Bernthal.
That's a bit rude, isn't it? That picture.
Burn.
Up
Help
the
me,
arse
please.
corner.
I was just thinking that.
Bit rude.
On the set of Daredevil, Born Again. Yes. And
Yes, yeah, of course.
Up the
they're
arse
bumming each
corner.
other. It's Disney,
up the arse.
Are they restarted it again? I heard
apparently.
Yes.
again. This is like the third time they've restarted it. Yeah,
Again.
again
Again,
they've
again.
restarted it. Yeah, again. Yeah.
How much money are they going to lose on reshoots? Because everything's reshot these days, isn't it, for Disney? Because they can never get it right first time.
Also, has Charlie Cox got a bit of a punch there?
We all have.
Isn't it?
Simon
Wow.
Mills, The Bride of Frankenstein is a classic. Ian is a fool. God, have you just found that?
No, well, Simon, I disagree, mate. The classic is Frankenstein, which is the first.
Yeah. Nah, disagree.
All right, moving on. Okay.
Frankenstein's great.
So there was kind of a long video clip of that yesterday.
Was
and,
there?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it was a video clip.
this looks rubbish.
Yeah, it does look shite, but
I'm sure it'll be rubbish. It's got all of the ingredients, but they'll never make a decent meal with it.
No, they should hire me.
My brain's still on the last slide. Can I just ask, because I'm not going to be able to go to sleep unless I get an answer for this.
No.
If there was Frankenstein and there was Bride of Frankenstein, was there the honeymoon of Frankenstein?
I'd
No.
like to think so.
Child of Frankenstein? Was there a third film? Come on, these things, it should be a trilogy tragedy.
I think there was with Abbott and Costello, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought this. Set of EastEnders.
Albert Square railings in the background.
They're trying to save money, so they're using the set. There you go. It looks rubbish. Though.
Maybe they're up against Phil Mitchell. Maybe that's maybe that's the big bad.
Right, Kath. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
leave it
probably.
at slag.
Leave it at.
Okay, so there's that, and then there's this.
Ah,
Punisher is back. John Burr. How do you pronounce his name? Bernthal is blooded. Frank Castle.
That's his dad. His dad is the guy who played Remo Williams. He died
Really?
recently, didn't he? Yeah, that's his dad. Yeah,
Fred Ward.
Fred Ward.
Fred Ward. Yeah, that's his dad.
They do look very similar.
Yeah, Fred Ward.
Remo Williams can walk on water.
He could. Well, his boss could. Put it that way. But yeah, that's
Oh,
his
that
dad.
film.
I was trying to
Remo
think
Went
who
Home
was his
Dangerous
dad.
was
Yeah,
Amazing.
there you go.
Yeah, they do look very, very similar.
Mm.
That's not blood.
it's
no,
not.
it doesn't look like it. It's probably as close as Disney are allowed to get.
That costume's awful.
Ketchup.
The red. Oh no, what they do?
It probably looks bright on these flash photos, but on the actual
True.
Yeah,
Yeah, when they color grade it,
Leans.
it might be
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Hope so. Well, I'm not going to be watching it anyway, unless somebody says to me it was good.
But if
I
they,
just found out what
okay,
the third,
right.
what the third Frankenstein film was. Young Frankenstein.
We've moved on from that one. So, Ian, okay, so
Yes.
question for you then.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to watch it because that's supporting Disney.
No, I'm not going to watch it because, right, they can't make a Born Again film because they use elements from it in the previous Daredevil. So I don't see. Look, Urich is a huge part in Born Again. Urich got killed in the first season of Daredevil. So how are they going to do this story? Also, Captain America is involved big time.
What?
In what you call it, Born Again. We find
Yeah,
that
it's not going to be. It's
Born
definitely not
Again.
going to be accurate to the graphic novel.
Yes, I'm
without
saying. So,
doubt.
what kind of Frankenstein? Oh, you see what I did there? Monster are they
Very
going to
good.
give us? What are they
Monster.
going to give us? They're going to give us crap. We all know it.
Yeah, it's the title. It's in name only, I guess.
That's right. That's
But
right.
I mean,
Ian, my point is, you don't want to support Disney, though, do you?
It's not. It's not me supporting Disney. It's me being tired of being fooled all the time.
Okay.
I don't want to be held hostage. Like for instance, if I start watching this and the first episode is terrific, and I go, "Oh, great," and then I start watching, and then suddenly all the woke starts creeping into it, I will be very, very, very pissed off, and I don't want to go through that nonsense.
Mhm.
If Matt says to me, if Swapper says to me, it's good, Ian, you should watch it, then I'll watch it, but not until somebly tells me that I trust.
So if I said, Ian,
I know what you're going to
should
say.
you watch it?
But I will give it a shot if you were really
Even though
serious.
I haven't seen any of the others, but
that's not what.
Look, here you go. Mega Black Lives or Black Knives. Mega Geek is right. Occasionally, yes.
But the thing is, though, guys, listen. I know what you're saying about Andor and Acolyte. You're gonna have a load of fun, but you're still advertising it, though. That's for me. Morally speaking, I don't want to be anywhere near this stuff. It's absolute crap shit, shall I say? Because that's
crap shit. Yeah, we get what you're on about. Yeah.
I think it seems to be a common theme in the chat. I mean, I sort of agree as well. We are at the stage where we now need word of mouth from a few people that we actually like before we'll watch anything, because we can't commit to anything that Disney are putting out. It's just, generally speaking, pretty low bar effort.
Folks, I will say, best thing I've been watching on TV at the moment, obviously the Shogun. Best thing I've been watching on TV at the moment, Tokyo Vice season 2.
Well, I'm going to watch Shogun because a lot of people on this stream had said it's good, but I just need the time to see it because I've been working so much. And as I said, if anyone tells me a show is really good that I trust, I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah.
But have you seen the original Shogun, Ian?
Yes, I have.
Right, I'll say no more.
I did like the original but that was a long time ago, wasn't it? And I actually seen the original Born Identity as well, starring the same actor.
Yes, Chamberlain was in both.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
The thing I remember from that original Shogun, because I was only about 8 at the time or something. I was really young. Was the bit with the guy committing harikiri. I just thought, nasty.
Also, do you know, right, a film called Man on Fire with Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that was a remake, a shot-for-shot remake starring Scott Glenn. Scott Glenn did a film called Man on Fire, and it was exactly the same as the Denzel Washington version. I did not know that. I thought it was an original piece of work.
Man on Fire was a good movie, but all that
Tony Scott
cam stuff was really annoying.
Yeah, it was.
Doing it like Bourne.
Yeah,
Bourne films.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, Amelia Bedelia. Someone needs to eat something. Their blood sugar must be low. Oh, that'll be you, Swappers.
How can she tell that?
He's eating his keyboard. Anyway, let's move on.
Firstly, who was it who said that Fred Ward and Jay Bernthal were related?
Yeah, I just looked on that.
It's bollocks. Anyway, moving on.
Well, are they related at all?
Not in the slightest. No.
Okay.
Oh.
I was told that they were.
Having different surnames is
lies, deception.
Yeah, you can never trust the internet.
Well, I think I should just do another Remo and Dangerous remake and just put Bernthal in it. That'd be great.
Yeah. Average film. Okay, so lots going on yesterday in the Disneyland sphere. This was announced literally after the Disney meeting, the stockholders.
See, why would you trust
minutes
them now?
Afterwards?
Why would you watch anything that they're going to cough up now?
It says Fantastic Four casts Julia Garner as the Silver Surfer in
casts.
cast in Matt Shackman's upcoming movie.
But you know why, don't you? Because
No, please inform us.
Silver Surfer was very keen on Sue Storm.
Well, she might still be keen on Sue Storm.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they do it. That's why they do it.
I'm not sure what the deal is here, because in the comics, I think there was at least two female versions of.
Yeah, but we all know that he's
Silver
a
Surfer,
man. He'd be a man.
I don't know. She's a good actress. Julia Garner is a good actress. She was really good in what you call Ozark. Did anybody watch Ozark?
Oh yeah,
yeah. I will say the next slide,
and she was probably the highlight in the whole show.
Yeah, here you go. From Mr. H, Julia Garner has officially been cast as a female Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four. Whatever you think of this casting, it's definitely funny that Disney waiting until after the shareholders call to announce this.
Yeah, nothing's accidental on that front, is it? I mean,
no.
It's I mean, their share prices dropped through the floor for it, but then again, these things happen after every.
Well, they can't have a male being the most powerfulest person in the film, can they? Now,
no.
You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons why they, again, right? If I was in a court of law, I would win. Why would you even pay attention to what Disney's doing? Anything that they do now?
I'm intrigued as to who will be Galactus, though. Will they cast a woman for that as well? Because I mean, effectively, the Silver Surfer is Galactus's bitch. So.
Well, that's easy. It's just Lizzo. She's back in the game now.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that she is the size of a planet probably helps.
And eats planets.
I think anything Disney makes, if it's Marvel or if it's Star Wars or anything, the safe position is it's going to be crap, right?
Of course. That's our default.
Pedro Pascal being Reed Richards ruined this for me straight away.
Already a red flag.
But if everybody comes out and says it's good, I'll watch it. But I seriously doubt they will.
People will go and see this film and it will make money, but we won't make the money that they're spending on it.
Will it?
It'll come out. People will see it, not many. I don't know if it's
not
many.
People will go and see it. Though. There's like when I went to see, I was forced to see. Well, I wasn't forced. My sister made me go. Forced to see Marvels, and the cinema was not even half full, but it was all men. It was all men in their 40s.
Same, I would say
50s.
Yes, people, sad bastards like me.
Yeah, watched it. So
yeah.
I mean, Clobby's in the chat. Clobby, will it make money? You know everything about Fantastic Four.
Oh God.
We'll get an answer. He'll tell us.
As I said, right? It's so this is so Disney's MO to do something like this. That's what they do. There's no point in joking about it now. Oh yeah, we'll laugh about it. We'll go and see it and make a video of it, blah blah blah. But you're still giving attention to Disney. You're helping them, really.
Okay. New channel streaming future. Mr. Brown Alliance and Mega Geek talk weather.
No, but we can talk a lot more about different things. But I'm just saying, this is what you're doing, guys. This is what you're helping them. Really, let's face it.
Oh no, but it's a symbiotic relationship.
Don't talk about the weather, because the next storm that's coming is Storm Kathleen.
Oh no.
Can we mention Susan Storm, or is that not allowed either?
Renamed as Fabulous.
Yeah.
Clobby says it's going to be a total bomb. There you go.
Hello, Clobby.
Absolutely.
No, sir. No, sir.
Clobby, they're going to make the thing a joke. They're going to make the thing a joke in this film. Seriously. You're going to be so disappointed.
Velma Dinklage, channel favourite sometimes when keyboard banging. At Mr. Brown Alliance, Fithering Storm.
Velma's looking hot.
You forgot
in that picture.
Fucking fantastic.
What a load of rubbish. They're not
moving on.
Fantastic.
On that bombshell, we'll move on.
Is Julia Garner related to
James?
James. Somebody look that one up.
No.
No.
Okay. Courtesy of Culture Crave, they did a lovely little graphic of the cast so far. We'll do it from the bottom. Julia Garner, Silver whatever. Joseph. Is that Quinn or Quim?
Who the is that? A guy or a girl?
Johnny Storm.
Yes. He's not a bad actor, to be fair. He's not a bad actor.
Yeah, he was Eddie in Stranger Things. He might be okay as Johnny Storm, but they'll have to
I think I need to go big screen because I'm going cross-eyed here. Ebon Moss Backrach, Benjamin Grimm.
Doesn't really matter who plays him, does it? Because once the CGI is done, he's going to look.
Was that the same for? Well, I suppose Silver Surfer is going to have flowing locks. Vanessa Kirby, Sue Storm.
Nah, can't stand her. She's horrible and pointy and in too many things. And we're sick of people saying how great she is when she's never done anything great at all.
No, wait. She was good in The Crown. She was good in The Crown.
Who watches shit like that? No,
Smylexx.
Downton Abbey. Who watches stuff like that?
Smylexx. Okay. And it was his birthday a couple of days ago, 49. Can you believe it? 49.
Who?
Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards.
He's too old and he's Spanish.
49.
It's not going to work.
Of course, it's not going to work.
Biased.
Only idiots would cast people like this in the Fantastic Four, and they are idiots. Total idiots. Seriously.
Vanessa Kirby is a good casting.
No,
no.
She's all right.
No,
she's
yes,
all right.
no. Okay, what do I know then?
The first time I saw Margot Robbie many, many moons ago, I thought, Christ, she looks like a specific picture of, or illustration rather, of Sue Storm. And I thought, Christ, some point she's going to have to play Sue Storm, and it hasn't happened. That illustration just above, how much does that look like Amos Button from The Expanse? Spitting image.
They've obviously, because there was a female Silver Surfer in the comics, they've obviously gone for that for reasons we all know. So it's not going to be classic Fantastic Four. It's going to be a bastardized version.
Yeah, apparently it's alternative.
I mean, I've got to say, my knowledge of Fantastic Four is probably stops after the 90s. So I've got no idea how long that Silver Surfer, female Silver Surfer, has been in the comics. But if you were to ask, 99 people, 100 people on the street what the Silver Surfer looks and sounds like, I'm sure they'd tell you it was a bloke.
Yeah, it's one of them things. See if it was a TV series or something, and then they introduced characters like that down the line, then that would be okay. But for a reboot, it just seems counterproductive, doesn't it? It's just going to turn people off.
Yep.
Which seems to be what it's doing, turning people off.
It's not going to turn people off. People are going to be curious. They're going to go to the cinema and they're going to come out being annoyed. Yeah. I mean, not a lot of people are going to go and see this, but the people that do go and see it's going to be curious. They're going to go in there. They're going to come out.
Curious.
Yeah, exactly. So,
You're going to go in to watch Fantastic Four, By Curious, and come out, everybody.
Two Spirit.
Yes.
Whatever that is.
Fabulous.
She's going to be a woman, then she shouldn't have a surfboard. She should have an ironing board.
Oh, Swappers. For fuck's sake, Swappers.
Is that a hate crime? I don't even know.
Swappers, are you trying to bankrupt me?
Yeah.
It really is nonsense, isn't it? It really is. Fantastic.
But the thing is, though, if they got a female Silver Surfer and it was some kind of like underwear model, then nobody would complain. Well, we wouldn't anyway.
No, I would, because Silver Surfer is a dude.
I would say at least they're giving us something. At least they're giving us something,
No. The underwear model should be Sue Storm.
Stop being misogynist, for God's sake. Fabulous Four.
Sue Storm. It's a load of bollocks, isn't it? All of it.
Sue Storm.
Same old rubbish. Oh, God.
Did they confirm it was going to be a 60s piece?
It is 60 alternative timeline stuff.
Okay.
All right. Okay. It's fucked, everybody.
I don't care. I think it's rubbish.
We can talk about it, but we don't care, do we?
The tragedy is that this is confirmation that in our lifetimes, we're never going to get an accurate rendition of the Fantastic Four.
You might do.
If you get a terminal diagnosis or something, Swappers, you haven't told us about.
Have you been struck by lightning again today, Swappers?
No, but listen, if everybody carries on fighting against this nonsense, a good chance that we might win one day and they'll come to their senses. And you never know, it might happen. You got to have faith in these things.
I honestly, I tell you, 100% true. Right? I'm tired of seeing stuff like this. I'm tired of having to be negative about stuff. But it's easy for me not to watch it. Disney don't get any money out of me.
Same here.
Not for a while, and it's We should talk about something we like instead of
Yes.
this.
Do you know what? Right, I was on Netflix
Large breasts.
today, and
Exactly.
and the thing that so I was like, let's see if there's any good shows, and they're re-showing Dexter, so I'm going to spend 2 weeks now watching all of Dexter because I love Dexter, and that just goes to show there's nothing on.
Did you see the new series of Dexter? The
Yes, I
newish
saw
one.
it. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
The ending was really awful.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
terrible. Yeah, the ending was rubbish.
They introduced the brat's son, and it's
Yeah.
like, why? Why did you do that?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Oh well.
Let's move on. I just feel that I know my place in life now to present the coping session for like-minded people. I'm fully happy with my lot in life now to do this on 1 hour. Let's move on then, folks. It's just
A herald of shit.
It's fucked, everybody. I just don't think we're getting it back.
If
But
you
anyway.
want it back, you guys should stop watching. Seriously, it's as simple as that. If you keep watching and you keep going to cinema to see it, you're supporting them. There's no grey area there.
Okay.
None.
What was the weather like today in London, Ian?
Why don't you go and
Fuck yourself? Okay. Sidestep. Okay, Fantastic Four will introduce Franklin Richards, who? Dr. Doom, Silver Surfer, and Galactus. Jesus, and Galactus.
Franklin is the kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julia Garner, Silver Surfer. Film will take place during early 60s in alternative universe.
Ooh, is it confirmed that they've got Dr. Doom? Really? Is it actually confirmed?
Everything in. By the
Hold on. So if it's in the 60s, that means there's no woke in it then. Because in the 60s, there wasn't really any woke, were there?
But it says they're alternative universe. Ian,
oh, God damn it.
Get with it.
The wokeverse.
That was just my hope being dashed there.
Okay. I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it could
Even
be.
if it is from Cider Feats. I'm not touching that one. Okay.
Who's going to play Dr. Doom?
Don't know.
No, it's going to be
Lizzo.
To stir up hatred. It'll be Dr. Dude played by a woman.
If I may,
you may.
How's the drinking going, Brown?
Fucked. I am your one can Dan, everybody.
Wow.
Cheap night with me.
If they put Dr. Doom in this and it's female, then it won't be Doom, will it? You have to reverse the name and call her Mood.
Lucky you don't live in Scotland, mate. Oh dear. Shall we move along? Shall we?
Yeah, one for the Brits.
Yes.
In the chat.
Done with that.
And Berg. It'd be funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blunder Woman herself.
Blunder Woman.
Moving on.
Brown is a cheap date. Yes, very cheap.
Well, ask Smylexx. Was he a cheap date, Smylexx?
How was he, Smylexx?
Yes.
I can't kiss and tell.
What stays in the cinema stays in the cinema.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Welcome to Punishing the Audience with Mr. Brown Lights. First post at
the
Human
panel
Torch.
also.
That as well. Happy 4/4, everybody. Oh, isn't that amazing?
Oh god! But they're releasing it. Why don't they release it in April the 4th then?
That's right. I thought that straight away.
That's ridiculous that they're not doing that.
What a load of bollocks!
They're not very creative, are they?
Happy 4-4 day.
4/4 day, everybody. 4/4.
I've been in some miserable fucking streams, but this one takes the biscuit. I came here to be cheered up. Oh, shite, rubbish, shite. Watch it, Lordy.
That's Ian.
Fucking shite, rubbish, crap, bollocks.
Well, somebody's got to say it. Somebody's got to say it, haven't they? I mean,
that's your job.
You know, we can laugh all day, right? But still, it is a serious subject that they're destroying our pop culture, and pop culture is very important when it comes to living.
Yeah, 4 - 4 0. Yes,
it is.
I think.
Can you imagine how different this stream would be if it was in 1986?
Oh, exactly. God, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Yeah. We're all anticipating RoboCop and Predator coming out next year.
18-hour stream discussing what was amazing that week. Can you
wouldn't even be on dial-up, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
We'll be sending letters to each other.
Faxes.
Yeah, or
No, we'll-
downloading a rude picture, 1 pixel at a time, popping up.
We'll be at the
We have a
pub, wouldn't
letter
we
here
not?
now. Letter here now from young Ian David
How's
Diaz.
it-
It says simply,
how's
it
about?
is shit.
So here you go. Manuel says, here you go. 1986, we'd be sending each other faxes. We
Yeah.
would.
People still just send faxes today, you know.
Okay, question for the chat. Who's used a fax in their life?
I
say
have.
why.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I used one regularly up until about 5 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
with it.
Do you remember the bleepers where you used to put it on your belt?
pages?
The pages
Still
thing.
using
Yeah,
mine,
yeah.
mate.
Pages. That was crazy, right?
Oh, Sod and Storm. Nope.
Yeah, because you're too young. You're too young
Yeah,
to remember.
Here you go.
faxes.
Fat Lobber. NHS still uses fax.
Yeah, so do some of the banks. So do some of
Yeah.
the banks.
I was using faxes until recently.
Look at
because
this.
We used to have
Amazing.
agency workers, and you had to fill in and sign a timesheet and then fax it through.
Oh, right.
Just
Amelia.
until, I don't know, 4 years ago, maybe.
Photocopy your arse
Wow.
and send it to head office.
Yeah.
Never. Wow.
Maybe we should do a faux stream, Brown, where we all act like we're in
Where we just-
1986.
That would be
And
great.
we've-
Yeah, do a slideshow
we'll-
for 86, 87. That'd be amazing.
I just bought
Upcoming.
like Frankie Goes to Hollywood album, and I can't wait for that. I just saw the new Predator
Relax,
trailer.
don't do it.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, you can only see trailers in the cinema. In 1990, was it 1986? Isn't it? So,
Yeah.
In the early 80s, we were genuinely frightened that it was going to be nuclear war, whereas now we're frightened of
Now
you
we're
know,
praying for it.
cancel pigs. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you
they
know
did have them on
something.
TV. Trailers were on TV as well.
Yeah.
A good nuclear war might scare people into behaving. You know, people think it's a
Well-
joke. All these wars go on in the world, and people think, you know, it's like it's all black and white, and we're the goodies and they're the baddies, so we'll win. Something
Yeah.
one of my friends said recently is, "Why is it in all the wars I've had over the years, how is it the goodies always won?"
It
By
would
history.
be if there
Yeah,
was nuclear
exactly.
war,
Mm.
it would be as I've said before, the cockroaches and Kathleen Kennedy that survives.
They need to nuke somebody just to put some fear in people. It's not happened since 1945, and too many people have forgotten about it. Everybody needs a good scare, and then they'll shut up.
Brown,
I think you're going to be banged up tomorrow. Very.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
Brown,
7
you saying
years.
To cheering up the stream by talking
Welcome
about the
to
death of
talking
everyone on
over
the
each other
planet.
as well. Brian, are you available to do a quick super chat, please?
Yes.
RRTNZ for the $10 news.
Oh, fuck, hate crime. RRTNZ for $10 New Zealand says, Hail Brune, on morning break. People unfamiliar with Shogun novel / 1980s series may enjoy the 2024 show, but its character assassination of Blackthorn and Mariko is awful. Almost Last Jedi. Fuck
Oh,
off,
dear.
show.
Oh dear, thank you.
That's brilliant.
Okay.
Glad I didn't
Swap-
start it.
Swap,
I
what
have
was
to
you gonna
say-
Oh, go on, Brian.
Just on the Shogun thing.
Mm.
It's decent. It's not bad. But I have to say I significantly enjoy. I watched it recently, and I'm significantly enjoying the Richard Chamberlain version. Much
Right,
more.
okay, Right.
Anyway, moving on. Sorry, Swappers, you were going to say.
I was just going to say, when Brown said that it's going to be cockroaches and Kathleen Kennedy that survive, I just thought I just immediately imagined
And not in that
a
order
live stream with, instead of us, 5 cockroaches in the pictures and Kathleen Kennedy at the top holding the
Presenting.
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruin as
Yeah.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I think we missed this as well. Sorry, folks. RRTNZ, Romeo, Tango November, Zulu for $2 New Zealand dollars. Thank you, my friend. Also, gender swapped. Surfer can ride off. Yes. Thank you, my friend. We'll do that again.
You read that one already.
Oh, I'm boomering.
Read that one already.
Boomer. Sorry, folks. I'm
Read that one
boomering.
already.
Okay, let's move on because it's just.
Is it a sidestep, Ron?
I don't know.
I think you know.
No.
Okay. This was Tuesday when I took this. Ahead of tomorrow's big meeting, Disney confirms Indy 5 lost them well over 100 million, which added to the loss of the Marvels lost Disney $400 million.
I
But
don't
they don't
believe them.
care.
I think they're lying. It's more than that.
They're
Yeah, but they
lying.
don't care. They got BlackRock to support them, haven't they? So they don't care. BlackRock hasn't run out of money yet. But they will do if they carry on with
They're
this
saying
nonsense.
Indy 5 only lost 100 million. I do not fucking believe them for half
No, I
a
don't
second.
either. No, I don't believe that for a second.
If they'd have said Indy 5 cost them 400 million, I probably wouldn't believe them, but it's more believable.
The next slide is a sidestep with the Indy 5.
And,
Should
what's interesting about that is that in that last picture, Indiana Jones wasn't shown at all, was he?
Yeah. Here you go.
Interesting.
Hollywood Handle says Indy 5 Dial of Dysentery reportedly lost 134 million.
I
No.
suspect it was much more than that.
Really?
I mean,
Really?
the figures in the first few weeks were not good. You know, it was not a big blockbuster for even. I think the opening weekend wasn't terrible, but it was pretty bad. The drop off was pretty harsh, if I remember rightly. And they were obviously they'd reshot this thing about 3 times, so it was all just costing them money just once they had it in the can.
Here you go, oldest gamer. The real number has to be closer.
It has to be, yeah.
300.
I would imagine so, yeah.
And Princess Fiona, hello Fiona. They aren't including marketing in that figure. $2. Thank you, Mark.
It's really funny because when I remember the first time I saw Temple of Doom and how exhilarating that film was, especially on the bridge and the chases and all that.
Yeah.
When you watch this one, you feel sad.
Fiona thinks about 330 million.
That's a lot of money.
Fuck.
That's a lot of money. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't make it to the end of Indy 5.
Didn't you?
I watched about 45 minutes and
I refused to see it.
I was kind of done.
Refused to watch it. Here you go, Fiona again. Over 700 for both movies. Over $700 million loss.
As I said, they're not panicking about it because they've got
somebody
BlackRock.
else's money. Yeah, because it's somebody else's money.
Yeah,
It's not just that though. It's also they've lost an awful lot of goodwill and the damage to the franchise. It's the next film will make less money because this one was so shit.
Yeah,
but hold on,
it's
right? That doesn't
losses as well.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. Otherwise, if that is true, they would not be making Fantastic Four. They would not be making anything.
Yeah, but with somebody else's money.
But that's what I'm saying, right? None of this matters.
Yeah, you could have said that after Captain Marvel as well. Why
that's
do
what I'm saying. But none of this matters because they have the backing of BlackRock. So they don't care if it flops or not.
Asks the tough questions. This is a tough question. Wallerbridge, marks out of 10, please, at Mr. Brown Lights.
Yeah, you're on your own on this one.
Okay, so between 1 and 10. In fact, I'm going to alter it between 0 and 10.
Yeah, that's better.
0 and 10. Okay, let me think. This is open up to the males in the chat as well. Mark out of 0 and 10. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give it a generous. I'll just do the others. -10. -10. -10. -1. See what I did there?
Black Lives gave it a -100.
Yeah, I know the chat just moved up just as I was pressing.
-100.
A
There's
man
no
of
way.
discerning taste.
I've spoken to him. He would definitely give it
He's
one.
not in demand.
Oh, very good.
I would measure it in pints. How many pints would it take?
Well, I've had a bottle of beer and I wouldn't even touch it. And I'm
12 pints, I say. 12 pints.
Yeah,
Really?
about 9 for me. 9 pints for me.
Joshua says 400
You'd have to pay for the taxi, though.
666. Brilliant.
A person who thinks they're funny, but they're not.
Yeah.
Also, a person who thinks they're good looking and they're not.
But they're not.
I don't know why you're picking on me all of a sudden.
Okay. Oh, look, here you go. Amelia Bedelia. PWB. No, she's not. On that bombshell, move on. Amelia nearly killed it then. Okay, so that slide, 134 million. We think it's more. So this was the big stuff going on yesterday. From Todd Spangler.
That is a fantastic name.
Who can pronounce that name best? Brian?
Todd Spangler.
Todd Spangler.
I'm like
Swappers.
Spangler.
Todd Spangler.
Ian's already done it. He just went,
I've
that's
done it,
beautiful.
yeah.
Todd
I've done it.
Spangler. Melvin?
Todd Spangler.
I like that one.
Smylexx?
Todd Spangler.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Brian. Don't do it.
He's already done it.
Try not to.
Todd Spangler. Todd.
I thought Brian was going to do it in his South African accent.
I text
hate
Hum's
crime.
and he says, "Don't even fucking think about it."
Yes. He's got a hotline to Hollywood. Wood.
So how did the vote go? Like, what was the actual result?
No idea. Disney shares are down almost 3%. This was at the time of Screen Grab. After shareholders voted down Nelson Peltz's bid to get seats on the board. I think.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
So the Weatherman won.
Okay.
Yeah, it said that 31% of the votes cast supported Mr. Peltz. So make of that what you want.
How do you pronounce this name?
69%.
Lagomazino.
Yeah.
Beat Peltz by a margin of about 2-1, with the activists securing about 30% of the votes for the seats. Razzulo lost his votes by a margin of 5-1. The shares have been tanking all day, apparently.
I think the shares always do that after one of these anyway, to be honest. I think it'd be interesting to see where it is in about 2 months' time after everything's settled down.
There you go, 116 today. Yeah.
I mean, not really, but but I don't think you can really read too much in the following hours after one of these board meetings.
There you go.
Really
Paige Ashley. Hello, my friend. BlackRock and Vanguard own the most Disney stock, and George Lucas. Let's not forget Georgie boy.
George by the balls.
Yes. Okay.
Don't
so. Oh. Is it raining at the moment in London, Ian?
No, it's not. It's not. It's just that I don't care about any of this stuff. I don't give a shite.
It was very pleasant this afternoon, and very temperate. And then this evening it started raining, and it's got very chilly, Ian, in Yorkshire.
Except Harrogate, which imports its weather from the Seychelles.
Are you from Harrogate?
No, but I work there.
Oh, okay. I know someone
Here you
lives
go,
in Harrogate.
Joe Darkness. Raining in Tokyo. God, I'd love to go to Tokyo. I've been watching, as I said, I've been watching Tokyo Vice. Everybody should check it out. It's great. It's great. Oh, Tokyo, amazing. Okay. So we kind of knew that he was going to fail and that Bob Iger's going to be living the dream for another year. Do we think? We knew, didn't we?
Due to dirty tricks, isn't it?
He doesn't.
They
have
must.
Politics, does he, Peltz? That's the thing.
They must know something though that we don't. You can't have rich people putting money into the company knowing it's tanking and all the films are not working and still be part of that company. There's got to be something that they're not telling us.
Here you go, Princess Fiona. Smylexx is completely wrong. The only reason the stock is this high was speculation that Peltz could win. Expect a huge correction over the coming months.
Wasn't the stock down last year to about $80 or something?
It was.
That would have been a good time for a hostile takeover.
Okay.
We could have chipped in.
Shall we have a whip round, folks, to buy Disney?
No, I don't want it.
Nor do I.
I don't want any of it.
I think £5.
Do we?
Buy it now.
Okay, serious question then. Obviously, there's lots of channels who just, this channel included, just go on about Disney all fucking day.
They don't fucking off, Brown. They don't off.
Genuinely, do we want Disney to fail, or do we want Disney to become the Disney we know and we
I'd
used
like
to
it
love?
to change.
Yeah, so open the chat as well.
It's a
Fail
terrible
or
shame.
yeah, yes, we want to save it. Yes, sorry, okay. Yes, we care about Disney, or no, we just want it to burn.
Well, the reason why we want it to fail is because it can't get any better until it dies completely, and then it can resurrect in some other form. Because at the moment, it's just too much disease within it.
Yeah, it would take an awful lot to get all of the rot out of this dying tree, I think. But I mean, ultimately, I would like Disney, the brand, to be to be back where it was in the 80s and 90s and 2000s. I don't really
Jim
I don't take any pleasure out of watching it burn. I just think it's a miserable experience for everybody.
Yeah, it's not reached rock bottom yet.
No, probably not.
Personally, I've always despised Disney and their movies. I don't think there's one of them that I've enjoyed over the years. I just despise them. I would like to see them fall on their face spectacularly, and like any big company who does what Disney do, start selling off their stuff and giving it to people who actually give a fuck.
What, even Condor Man, though?
Oh, fuck off.
Especially Condor Man.
Even Pete's Dragon?
Yes. All of it.
Or do we just want this fucker on the left to fail? Because he's failed.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway,
if he disappears, he proved before, if he disappears, there's it's like Hydra. Cut
yeah, I
off
was
the
going to
head.
say it's like
Tomorrow
Hydra.
take his place.
Yeah. Christ.
Even Herbie Goes Bananas.
Especially Herbie Goes Bananas.
Yeah, especially. Yeah.
What about The Greatest Athlete? No, nobody remembers that one.
I don't remember that.
Kurt Russell.
Leia
Russell, yeah.
Leia Betts.
I don't know. Personally, it's the Cat from Outer Space.
Yeah. What about dinosaurs is missing?
Did you just mention an ecstasy victim there, bro? The fuck?
Escaped Witch Mountain?
No, the swimmer, Leia Thomas.
Leia Betts was a.
Yes, sorry, I do apologise. That was a genuine error. Thank you for pointing me out.
Dark stream, this one, bro.
Thank you for getting the channel.
Crime.
Thank you for getting the channel cancelled, Brian. Thank you. Appreciate
it. You said the name.
Because I'm pissed. I do.
One can Dan right enough. I'm sitting here snorting fucking vodka through my eyeballs, and I'm still able to.
It wasn't the thing is it wasn't the ecstasy that killed her, was it?
Oh,
it
God,
was
no! Stop. 15 liters of stop.
15
Let's go.
liters
Move on.
Of water.
Yeah, move on.
Move on.
Move along.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. So I nearly killed this channel. Sorry, folks.
We're over then.
Cool. Let's just move along.
Echo did some
talking about
stats,
this?
blah blah blah, numbers, whatever.
Don't care.
Okay, this popped up today. Bob Iger responds to people saying Disney's content is woke. The term woke is thrown around rather liberally, no pun intended, in oh, Bob. No pun intended in that regard. He's a comedian as well.
He's great, isn't he?
He is. I think he was wasted on the weather. I think a lot of people don't even understand what it really means. Okay.
We do understand what it means. It means Walt Disney. That's what it means, you twat. Now get off. Move along. Come on. This is boring. I don't care about Disney. Who cares about Disney? No one.
Me.
Move along.
Oh, Brian, I know what I did unintentionally, and I feel bad. I apologize live on air.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, it was a genuine mistake, folks.
Even the Fox and the Hound, Brian.
Especially the Fox.
God damn it!
What about Robin Hood with the Fox?
Robin Hood's amazing.
Especially Robin Hood.
It's all bloody rubbish.
What about Splash before they blood that Daryl Hannah's
Oh yeah.
Okay, look, okay then. Chat, this is open for you as well. Favorite Disney film?
I mean, Robin Hood's pretty damn good, to be fair.
The
Yeah.
Last
Takenor film.
Jedi.
Wow.
Oh, Fiona, just leave it, please.
Last Jedi.
Fiona, please just leave it. Thank you. It was a genuine mistake, and I feel awful. Okay.
This is
Swapper's favorite. Cheers, Brian. Swapper's favorite Disney film.
Oh God, that's a tough one. Maybe The Rescuers.
Oh, The Rescuers. I
Wow.
forgot about that film.
Yeah, that's a special place in my heart. That film.
Is it? What about
Wow.
Black
One of the first films
Cauldron?
I ever saw in my life, I think.
Yeah, Black Hole.
Black Cauldron and the Black Hole. Do you remember them?
Black Cauldron.
Yeah, Black Cauldron. That film almost destroyed Disney.
Good
That
film,
wasn't
though.
a bad one.
Melvin.
I'm old. I'm going to say the original Jungle Book.
I love Jungle
Nice.
Book. First film I ever saw in the cinema, Jungle Book.
Ian.
Escape to Witch Mountain, the original. When I was a kid, I loved that film. I saw it 20 times or some nonsense like that as a
Really?
kid. Yeah.
I'm not sure I've ever
loved it.
seen that one.
It's really good.
Had Ray Milland in it. when he
Yeah,
was really
Ray
old.
Milland. Yep, he was the villain.
So, lots of people saying people in the chat have definitely got a favorite Disney film, and that is good. So, you know.
Oh, hold on. I thought another good one. Treasure Planet. That was great.
It wasn't that great.
Brian, favorite?
He doesn't like Disney
None.
films.
Absolutely fucking none.
Do you remember
Black
Disney
Hole
used to
Trial.
make live action films? They made one in England called Diamonds on Wheels. Anybody remember that one?
No.
No.
Yeah, look it up. A Disney film.
One of our dinosaurs is missing was a classic.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
England isn't a real place. It's fictional. It's where them Robin Hood films are set.
Yeah.
My favorite Disney, probably Tron springs to mind the most. So I'll go
Ooh.
Tron, probably.
Good one.
I did like the Black Hole, but I think probably I was a little bit too young for.
Mr. Pizer. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Black Hole.
It was a toss up though between Condor Man.
Obviously, I did see that in the cinema.
I saw it in the cinema as well.
I begged my dad to take me to see that at the cinema.
Toy Story.
I
Yeah, how could we forget Toy Story?
Yeah, they're technically Pixar though. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a difference.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like
Tron,
the Toy Story
probably.
films that much.
Disney films. Mm.
Okay, so they did something right.
They did. They had some really good movies at Disney.
Yeah.
I used to like Disney when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Whereas now they're like kids, don't they? You know?
Yeah, that stopped your channel.
I was going to talk about Bob for
Dead.
a second, to be a bit
Oh.
sensitive, just
Go on. We're
Sorry,
dead
go on.
anyway, so go on.
Go on.
Talking about the word, this pisses me off. A lot of lefties, uber lefties. I mean,
Taxi
say this
drivers.
about yes. Say this about woke, and the term woke, people don't know what it means.
Yeah,
The
we
trouble
didn't
is the word
discuss it. Go
woke.
on.
Can I fucking chop, bro? I've
Yeah,
a
you
chop
can
for
shut the
30
fuck-
seconds. Fuck's sake. One can Johnny can't get him to shut his fucking mouth. Right. Right, originally
I need another
woke
beer.
meant. Right, originally woke went.
Moke.
Fuck's sake, you've got me pissed as well. Originally, woke meant aware of issues pertaining to African Americans. And among the activists, woke meant aware of and sympathetic to social issues among minority groups. Whereas we know it as making entertainment shite and being really petty and pernickety about other issues. So it means different things to different people. But, you know, that is a lefty trope to come out with this same stuff. I see it all over the internet. And I think I speak for us all. We can say Bob can fuck off.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
semantics.
fuck off, Bob.
It's just semantics. It's, we all have an idea as to what it means. So it doesn't whether or not if we were to articulate it, it would be the exact same set of words. It's irrelevant. We all know what we're talking about when we say the words.
I think
Yeah.
it's reasonable to say what he thinks it means doesn't matter to us because we see the results, and that's
Yeah,
what matters
there
to
you
us.
go.
Yeah.
Tim A says Bobby Boy is just trying to act smooth to move the goalposts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
I could run Disney better than that twat, and that's saying something.
Hashtag me too.
Whoa. Oh, no.
Whoa. This was announced. This was the big news yesterday, and it's official, folks. Warner Brothers has announced that a 5th Matrix movie is in development. It will be the first installment without the Lan and Lily Wachowski directors. Yeah. Instead, the Martian screenwriter. You see what I did there? I wasn't touching that one. The Martian screenwriter, Drew Goddard. I'll start again. Instead,
Half a can of Top Deck and Brown's pissed.
Brian, finish it off for me.
It'll be the first installment without Lana or Lily Wachowski as directors. Instead, the Martian screenwriter Drew Goddard will handle filmmaking duties.
And it's official, folks.
Yeah,
See, Drew Goddard's a bit of a mixed bag. I mean, he's one of JJ's disciples, I think, isn't he? He started out on a lot of Lost. However, he also was the showrunner for Daredevil, which was pretty damn good. So,
is it going to star Keanu Reeves? Though that's the question.
No idea.
I hope not. I hope he's got the sense to leave it alone.
Yeah, you're right.
The first one was the best by some distance, and in my own head canon, the rest don't exist.
Second one, I'm soft.
The one with Milli Vanilli in the away strip.
yes.
I just think the highways, the freeways is just incredible.
Yeah, they were a kind of Milli Vanilla.
Welcome to
knock on
Hate
your door
Crimes.
tonight with
Dear
Melvin
Hamza.
Deeply.
That Melvin Deeply for the show.
Do you hear that, Melvin?
It's the
used to it. You're a bit-
stormtroopers of the SNP.
They'll never catch Brian. They'll be looking for some sort of a man that sounds South African.
There is a Ugandan who has committed a hate crime here.
Jay Goodwin, Emperor. There's only one Matrix movie. There's only one Matrix movie. There's only one Matrix movie. See what we did there?
Yes.
All right, moving on.
Nice one, Jake.
Only one Matrix movie plus 3 sequels.
No. Just one.
Robert Meyer Burnett said today, Matrix Resurrections was a fantastic film. And I went, what? What?
What, he wasn't saying that ironically?
No, I think he was being
This is
genuine.
the last one, the number 4.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
May I ask how many bottles of Liebfrau Milch was Bobby down at the time?
Very.
He does like a drink with his stream, doesn't he?
Very. Well, no, it was yesterday, so the date would have been 4th of April, so no.
Okay. Doesn't seem
RBM, often I was very drunk. Oldest
He likes
gamer.
a drink. He likes a drink with his stream. He likes to stream with his drink.
It does. I haven't seen Matrix 4. Oh, you lucky bastard.
You're
Hey,
missing
by the
one.
way, I did that
Won't
avatar
watch
for him. That's
Nice.
my work right there. My handiwork.
You need to do better, Smylexx.
Sorry. It was a rush job. Come on.
Did anybody like Matrix 4? Ian?
No, it was rubbish. It was rubbish. It was absolute nonsense. Yeah, I don't know why they made it. To tell you the truth.
I don't even think I don't think I gave it more than about 10 minutes. I watched. I think it
25
dropped
for
like
me. 25 for me.
really. Yeah, well, didn't it drop like Christmas or New Year's or something? It dropped like on Christmas
At the
Day.
cinema and streaming, same day, yes.
And I think I watched it because I was just sort of, absorbing about 4 million calories and just decided to give it a go. And
you
it
know
was
what,
like, oh,
folks?
this is hard watching.
I had a look at the trailer because Robert Meyer Burnett posted the link to the trailer, and have a look at the trailer, folks, to see if you're not infused about it. Because I had a look at the trailer today and I thought, this is a decent trailer. I'm excited for this. I think I'm excited for this.
What
And
trailer?
the trailer-
What are you talking about?
Matrix 4. And it still gets me now thinking, this looks good.
Yeah, but that's the job of any trailer, isn't it? To do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah.
But I know that the movie's shit, but I looked at the trailer and
Do you
I
know
was
what?
excited.
I was totally confused over that film. Suddenly there was another Morpheus and it was a different guy. He looked like he stepped out of John Wick. And I didn't understand what was going on. So what was it, all a dream? I just gave up on it halfway through. I was like, this is just nonsense.
I stand corrected. The mighty Cider Feet legend in his own lifetime said it didn't. So I'm wrong, everybody.
Yeah, there's
I
no
still
arguing with
cannot
that.
believe that film was made. I was watching it in absolute disbelief. And what really put the button on it was when they asked Neo, I don't suppose you can still fly? And he tries to fly and he just jumps about a foot and then straight back down. And I thought, this is the fucking Last Jedi of Matrix films. And this is from a series that got us the third part, was it Resurrections? It was absolutely fucking awful, but this was just a new level. This was taking the piss awful.
Yeah.
Trailer 4. Full idiots.
I watched this. I was just completely... I didn't care. I watched the whole film from beginning to end, waiting for something to happen or to care about one of the characters or something, and it was just complete blank. It was meaningless. Horrible. A horrible experience just watching it.
Much like
Can't we talk about happy stuff?
Amelia Bedelia. I've never ever watched. Sorry, I've only ever watched The Matrix.
Keep it that way.
Keep it that way. Yes.
Yes. Keep it that way. Not even bedknobs and broomsticks, Brian.
Especially.
Yeah, shite. I watched the Force Awakens trailer to this day occasionally, and I still get the feeling that it's going to be great, and especially the way the music goes. I think, God, this is going to be fabulous. And then, oh no, remember, like a terrible Vietnam flashback. I think how bad it was.
Yeah, that's the thing about this new Aliens film, Romulus. The trailer looks really good, but that's just setting us up, isn't it? It's setting us up.
I hope it's good. I genuinely hope it's good, but we've just been so battle hardened. Adam Jones, this is the thing what did it for me. No Hugo Weaving. He was the best, is the best. Yeah.
He was smart.
Oh, he's amazing.
Getting part of this film. Shall we move on?
Move along.
Should we just talk about the weather? It's raining outside at the moment, Ian.
We were promised snow this week and it didn't arrive, and I want my money back.
Apparently it's going to get cold towards the weekend if you're in... or is it going to get hot? I was cleaning gutters.
It's going to get warm in the...
Oh, really?
In England. Apparently it could be anything up to about 18 degrees.
Yeah, in the weekend.
But there could still be snow.
I was cleaning gutters today, everybody. I got covered in shit.
A scrotum bothering. 18 degrees.
Wow.
Oh, seriously.
Okay. Doing my yearly maintenance on the guttering.
Can we move on?
Myself up the top of the ladder.
Can we move on? Oh, God.
Okay. This is from a magazine in the 90s, which I can't remember the name of.
Smash Hits.
Even then, they were saying, this is who we would like to see cast. Okay,
is it Looking magazine?
It's an American one.
Oh.
I forget what the name is.
Well,
okay,
they got Patrick Picard right, didn't they?
As who, sorry?
Yes.
They got Picard right as Professor X, didn't they?
Yeah. Is that Michael Dorn? As,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Who's the character? I don't know that.
What's his name? Bishop. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see Dolph Lundgren playing Colossus.
Is that Rebecca De Mornay in the bottom right?
Oh yeah,
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, she was big at one point, wasn't she? She was like in every film.
Who's the
character? Frost, wasn't it? Isn't it Frost?
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost, is it? I can't see.
Wow.
I can't read it.
Could be. Yeah, I think so.
Is that the wolf person? Is that Harvey Weinstein?
Wolf.
The one on the right above the blonde.
That is Harvey. It's Harvey.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. There's Clint as who's that?
Yeah, Clint would never play that character.
That's Cable.
What's Cable?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd have been good.
And you've got Iman there playing Storm by the looks of it.
Yeah.
That's not a terrible choice.
No, it's not. It's not a terrible choice at all.
I mean, she's not a good actress, but if she would look the part.
Van Damme there.
Claude Van Damme, yeah, playing.
So who is that? Is that
Gambit.
Sabretooth? I can't see who the actor is.
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't quite see who that is.
Who's Cyclops?
Is it Michael Biehn?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Sean's brother.
Mr.
Any
Bean.
others?
Yeah.
Kidman in the top corner.
And that looks like Rutger Hauer at the bottom.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, yeah, it does.
That's
It is him.
Magneto.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we'd be
Well, not
infused
terrible
to see,
choices.
Yeah, we'd be infused to see that, wouldn't we, Ian?
I would love to see this cast play the X-Men. That would be amazing.
This would have been about the time that what do you call it? James Cameron was talking about doing Spider-Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
What?
Yeah, that was a thing. Late 80s, 89, 90-ish.
Yeah.
He was talking about doing that.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger was going to play Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Octopus, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
And James Cameron was responsible for the web coming out of his hand rather than building web shooters, and they kept that in the script, didn't they? For Sam Raimi's version. Yeah.
Wizard magazine.
Wizard, wow.
Possibly. That's ringing bells, yes.
Yeah, same here.
Who's the top right? Yeah, Kidman. Who's the character? Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, I don't know the character. That's not Rogue, is it? No, I don't know who that is.
Jean Grey, for God's sake, folks.
Oh, is it Jean Grey? Oh.
My eyes are weak. My nose is knackered. I can't read. I can't see.
Yeah, you go.
I'll go with Jean Grey. Yeah, sure.
Oh,
okay.
Some really knowledgeable people in the chat. They're fantastic. Jean Grey.
But the X-Men film, the first and the second one that Bryan Singer coughed out, they were really good. I really enjoyed them for what it was.
Never connected with those ones.
Did
for
you?
some reason.
I like the second one better.
Just
The second one was really good.
In fact, I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've seen them.
Haven't you?
In
good.
Just clips. I've just
especially the second one.
I think the casting is pretty good in those films.
Yeah, I thought.
What is Cable's superpower? Like, he doesn't have to pay for Disney Plus.
Yes,
that's it. Yeah.
Hey,
ultra-fast broadband.
Wah. There's definitely a knock on the door coming tonight for you, pal.
Here all week, folks.
Although I will say,
yeah.
Days of Future Past, great movie.
Who directed that again? That was
Bryan Singer.
Yeah. Don't say his name out loud.
Was it Bryan Singer?
Yeah.
Bryan Johnson.
Great. No, it wasn't Bryan Singer. He never directed Days of Future Past. Did he?
Did he?
Did he?
I can't remember.
Listen, I know fuck all, but I know that.
Oh, okay.
Did he come back? He didn't do 3, did he? That's the.
Yeah, he didn't do 3. No.
So did they drag him past?
It was
Days
Bryan Singer.
Back.
Yeah, Days of Future Past.
Yeah, because he came back, didn't he?
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, he did. He directed it. He did indeed.
Fantastic movie. That was a great movie.
All right.
Even was it the road cut, the longer version?
Yeah. I've got it on Blu-ray somewhere.
That. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's probably maybe the best X-Men film, Days of Future Past.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was a banger. It was a banger, folks.
Michael Fassbender, pretty decent.
Yeah. Who's banging? I'm gonna
Swappers.
That's me. So I'm like rattling on the desk.
Michael Flatley on the keyboard.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. Really good for the viewers at home. Okay, let's move on then.
When I went in to see the X-Men,
and yes, road cut best. Yeah, thank you.
I had a friend who was a right smart arse.
Not me, by the way, folks.
And he went in first before everyone else, and he said to the usher, he said, "Is X-Men a gay porno?" The rest of us had to walk by handing us. Patrick Stewart, head and hands.
Legend in their own lifetime, Side Effects. Great acting from playing a woman.
Yeah. She was quite convincing.
Yeah.
I used to like her though before. She was in that film that she won in that film. What was that one where she was pregnant in school? Can't remember what that one was called. She was quite good in that.
Juno.
Yeah, I like that film, Juno. I thought it was quite good. It's a shame that what she's done to herself, though, isn't it?
It is.
Well, she seems happy.
Not in her mind. So,
well, if she's happy, she's happy,
yes,
right?
I mean,
good on her.
I was being
I haven't
ironic.
seen any
She
pictures
doesn't
of
see
it.
that
No,
bit.
not any
It's a little
pictures.
sarcastic
Okay. Everybody's saying Juno, or is it Duno?
Oh,
Yeah, don't do that.
Thank you,
Oh,
chat, for
Ian,
enabling
you've
me.
just lost
Duno.
a lot of people watching. It's gone down to 92
Yeah,
now.
10
There you go,
people,
91.
10 people disappeared on
Completely
that
gone.
gag.
Yeah.
But, you know, I
Have you-
enjoyed
retire
it.
retire that joke, Brown, for
You know,
God's sake. They've
nothing-
still got a channel.
You know, nothing in life is free, folks.
Tell me
It cost a
about it.
$1.05.
My fun of saying Duno or Juno lost me 10 viewers. I can accept that. I'm not happy about it, but I can accept it. So, okay. Shall we move on?
Yes.
And she was great in Hard Candy.
She was good in that, yeah.
Okay. Let's move
Have
on.
any of you seen Super?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
like
good.
that film. I
Ray
love the way
Wilson
she
and
died.
Ellen
Oh, yeah.
Page. You just
Spoilers.
spoiled it. You just
Spoilers.
spoiled it.
Yeah, spoilers.
I
Thank you.
didn't
Thank
like
you
the way
so
she
much.
died.
I do.
Trailer
Big.
Park.
Good movie.
Trailer Park Boys. He was in Trailer Park Boys. Do you
He was.
remember? As well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Apparently, Oxygen is free for now.
Won't be
For now.
surprised if with that
now.
one.
Okay, let's move on.
Oxygen is a symbol of white
Hey!
colonialism.
Dallas.
Okay.
Breathing is a hate crime.
For the old bastards, this was on the Twats, well, 2 days ago now, 3 days ago now. And this made me smile because, God, I loved, my 10-year-old self loved Dallas. I fucking loved Dallas.
Everyone in my family loved Dallas. Like everyone.
Fucking loved it.
But do you know those were the days when the BBC would buy imports
Yeah.
for the main so 9 o'clock was one of the, like obviously the 9 o'clock scheduling was for a big import, wasn't it? Now it's for EastEnders, isn't it? Or something like that.
I think
EastEnders.
Dallas was an 8 p.m. job.
Yeah, as I'm saying, that was prime
8
time.
p.m. Yeah.
Prime time. They'll never have an American show in prime time. It'll always be a British show.
God,
but in those days, Dallas was.
Here you go,
supreme.
Jay. Dallas
Stop
was,
interrupting me! Jesus Christ, Brown. I'm so
Dallas was a
yeah.
top of TV.
Jesus. Sorry,
I only come on this show to be interrupted, to be perfectly honest. But never mind.
You take too long, Ian.
No, you interrupt. You rude.
Anyway,
rude
Dallas was
person. Rude.
Roadman.
Rude man.
Jay Good. Rice and peas. Dallas was a proper TV event, and everyone talked about it around the water cooler. Well,
And
we
in
didn't,
school.
and I wasn't working. But if I was working at the time, I would have been around the water cooler if we had them in the UK.
Now,
I
not a lot
loved
of-
Dallas.
Now, a lot of people know this, but 2 years ago, I was actually there at Southfork Ranch. I went on a tour. It was brilliant, and this guy was telling us about Dallas, and it was just absolutely awesome. So I was there. So there you go.
Knots Landing was okay.
Is it better than Falcon's Crest?
Do you know I'm going to stick my neck out here, folks?
You know,
This-
do you know Knots Landing was in an alternative timeline? Because in Knots Landing,
What?
Bobby was still alive.
Oh,
And
yeah.
in Dallas, he had died. So it was
Okay.
no, seriously, it was told
No,
this
I'm
on the
sure.
tour.
I'm gonna take your word for it. I mean, I don't.
I was
Bobby
told
was
this on
never
the
dead.
tour.
It was a dream
Yeah.
sequence.
Yeah, no,
But it was
but when
never,
he died in Knots Landing, he was still alive. So
Yeah,
it was an
nev-
alternative timeline.
never the same after Bobby came back.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick my neck out here, Smylexx.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big fan of the soaps back in the day when there was about 3 channels. I loved Dallas. But Falcon Crest just edged it for me.
Oh,
just.
really?
I like the theme tune in Falcon's Crest.
Falcon Crest.
Who
Yeah,
doesn't
I
love the
don't-
theme tune of Falcon?
I don't know.
great.
There's just something about Falcon Crest that just it was
Well,
fucking
even
Wine
great.
based, wasn't it? It was all
Oh,
wine.
yeah.
That was
What
the,
about-
that's where the title came from, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it
It
was
was that was their
fantastic.
wine.
What about
fantastic
Victoria
fact.
Principal, whatever her name was? She was gorgeous. That's
What
the
about
only reason why I watched Dallas. no, she was in Dallas.
Dynasty.
She was in Dallas.
Never got into Dynasty.
I never watched
Dynasty with John
watched that.
Collins.
I do remember
Yeah, I
somebody
love
telling
that.
me once that
Yeah.
on Dynasty there was a I don't know why I'm saying Dynasty. What in Dynasty? I don't know why there was-
Dynasty.
somebody mentioned that there was some sort of alien thing happen on it? An abduction?
Oh yeah,
Colby's.
Yeah,
It
I
was
was
the
kind of run out of
Colby's.
ideas at that point, hadn't they?
The Colby's did it
Emma
as a
Sam's
season.
bit?
Will you let me fucking finish? The Colby's did it as a season finale, an
They did,
alien
yeah.
abduction.
Wow.
They did.
And a cliffhanger would normally
hi, Cliff.
let you. Hi, Cliff. Would normally get you a second series, but not this time. Either that, or they were told in advance they weren't going to get a second series and decided, fuck it, what's the most batshit thing we can do? Alien invasion.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Right,
They used to start putting it on TV on daytime after a while on Dallas. It used to start running on daytime.
Yeah,
television.
I used to watch that. Fantastic.
So here's a little.
Sorry, there's one thing. There was one thing that
Stop
always
interrupting
makes me. Sorry, there was only one thing that really made me it made me laugh because it was kind of saucy occasionally with Dallas. There was always like hot ladies wandering around. There was one line with Larry Hagman who was just taking this big drink of water. And as he gets out of bed and he goes, love making is mighty thirsty work. I thought that was the coolest line ever.
Did you know? So when I was in this tour, they said that Larry Hagman, they didn't like him. So when he did they did the pilot, and it was a huge success, and everybody liked Larry Hagman, and they wanted to get rid of him because he asked for more money. So what Larry Hagman done was move from Dallas, where he was living, and started living in England. And what he did is he did the tour. So basically, he went on every chat show, and everywhere he went, he got mobbed. And so the show had no alternative but to bring him back because they saw how popular he was in Europe, and that's how he got his pay rise.
I guess
That's
he
crazy,
was the biggest
right?
star, wasn't
Wogan
he?
loved him.
Wogan, yep.
Yeah, Wogan did love him, yeah.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
Just fantastic.
Did you
The
all
only
watch
thing I
Father
liked-
Ted?
Yes.
Remember the maniac, Tom?
Yes.
He always had the T-shirt on that said, I shot JR.
Yes.
That's everything I know about soap operas.
The only thing I liked about Dallas was the opening titles, the reflection of the helicopter in the building. That was the only thing I liked.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Dallas, amazing, folks. Amazing. Speaking of amazing, I think this was the screen grab was yesterday, or well, we're on Friday now. This was from Wednesday. 2001: A Space Odyssey was released 56 years ago today, acclaimed as one of the most influential films to come out of Hollywood and a Stanley Kubrick masterpiece. The story of how it came to the screen is as mind-boggling as Stargate. Blah 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 blah. And then there was just 1 to 57 posts about 2001, which amazing.
Still looks good to this day.
Boring.
It was.
I love the film. I think it's brilliant. I watched it. I watch it probably every year, just about.
Although 2010's better. I love 2010.
2010's pacier. I don't think it's better, but it's definitely got more pace to it.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Your sound's breaking up, Smylexx.
I love it how the slides for 2001 and straight away we go into 2010.
Yeah. I don't know. I watched this only maybe for the first time 5 years ago, I think. And I was so fucking disappointed. Now, this is my fault because I should have watched it many moons ago. No space pun intended. Because it clearly has such a massive influence on sci-fi, and it was very groundbreaking at the time. But the last half an hour of this film is just absolutely fucking batshit, and it really lost me on it. But I've always found Arthur C. Clarke stories to be slightly kind of bittersweet in a way that it leaves you with a little kind of taste that goes on for quite a while afterwards, but not a particularly pleasant one.
I think I judge a film about how I feel about it when I come out, or how I feel about it when I'm watching it. And again, I'm not a fan of 2001. I do acknowledge it was a great achievement, but I'm sorry, this film was so dull. It was ridiculous. It only got interested when we got to the Howl sequence, and I wanted to know how they're going to get out of that situation. And I agree with Brian at the ending. It was just this psychedelic ride until he turned into a space egg thing. And that's all it was really. And again, right? I know a lot of people disagree with me. I don't
Platoon.
think 2001 isn't. I just think it's just an all right movie. Tell you the truth, and I would say 2010 is so much better than this film. But then again, that's controversial to say, isn't it? So
Platoon loves this. You and
I know
Platoon
he
should
does.
do a director's commentary. It'd be great.
Well, I don't. You know, it's fine if people like stuff I don't like. You know, it's fine. I don't mind.
Paige Ashley, is 2001 worth seeing? I've not watched it before. Yes, it is.
No.
It is. If you like sci-fi, yes, it is.
I'm going to say no. Not, but it's been.
You're wrong.
If you watched it 35 years ago, you would say probably yes. But
it still holds up.
It's been, I don't know, it's so influential. You've seen so much more that's been better than it.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, I agree.
I know Princess Fiona's a purist. 2010 isn't better. It's different.
It is different, but
Yeah,
when it comes, but well, look, okay, right. So the reason why I say 2010 is better than 2001 is because I connected with the people in 2010.
Yeah.
I cared about them. I didn't care about anyone in this film at all, and that says a lot about a movie. So that's the reason why I say it's better, because you can't tell me sitting through this movie that you cared about anyone in this film. I'd be pretty surprised if you said you cared about Hal, for instance. Do you know what I mean?
I cared about Hal. I cared about Hal. He's got some warmth to him as Hal. He's got you understand his plight as he's trying his best.
But you understand his plight more in 2010. You understand why he went mental in 2010 as well.
Yeah, I think you can understand it in 2001. I mean, I wouldn't never argue that you're right or wrong about this. It's a subjective thing at the end of the day. I mean, I adore the film. I mean, as I say, I watch it every year. I know that Kubrick movies are, generally speaking, quite cold and lacking in emotion, but I think there's quite a lot going on in 2001, which is a bit more below the surface than 2010.
Apan Asplund says, if Hal was a woman and gay, it would be 10 out of 10.
Obviously.
I was going to say, ironically, in 2010, Joe Darkness picked up on this as well. Yeah, it was Sal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Should be Haley, shouldn't it, in the first one?
Yeah.
I mean, it as I said, right, the effects were groundbreaking. You know, some of the stuff in there was quite eerie, especially when he tried to jump from a section to a section and there was no noise at all when he was in space. That was quite eerie, especially when you see it in the cinema.
But that's what it'd be like in real life.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying, though. 2010 is a very different movie, but the 2010 has the edge because I cared about people in that film and I wanted to know what was happening next. I didn't try to keep my eyes open when I was trying to watch like 2001.
Ian, would you like me to sing you a song?
No.
Daisy.
Oh God, no. Do you remember when you tried to be Hal in the beginning of your streams? Do you remember that, Ian?
For about
I do.
8 months.
What was it? The HAL 2000 or something?
That was it. Yeah, the Brown 2000, I think it was.
Bro 9000.
Bro 9000.
Bro 9000 in the early days of the channel, folks. Check it out if you're that desperate.
The Ultra Vibe 2000.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we move on? I think we're gonna bail at the nice round 2. So, do you want to do Brando or Robert Downey Jr. birthday?
Doesn't matter.
Brando.
Right. Okay.
It's Heath Ledger's birthday too.
Brando.
Okay. 2 days ago, then, folks.
Yay!
Today, Tuesday, would have been Marlon Brando's This is finally, folks, 100th birthday.
What a guy. Look at him. He's incredible.
Okay,
What's incredible is the makeup on him before and after, because he's so much younger looking at that time than he looks here.
Was he actually chewing on mothballs as he's doing it as well?
Something
they
like
stuffed
that.
tissues down his cheek.
Yeah.
To make his
down his trousers.
Okay. So Brando would have been 100. Obviously, great as Jor-El.
He also that cat that they had in the movie was just rolling around in the studio, and they picked it up, and then that's how it ended up in the film. It wasn't originally meant to be there. You know that, don't? Yeah.
Cool.
they found the cat in the studio.
The last role Brando gave any effort.
That is true. He was great in that movie. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Christopher Reeve was really quite upset about his lack of effort on Superman.
Yes, he was. Yes.
He took his
The last-
4 million and fucked off.
Yeah, the last film I saw him in would have been The Score with Edward Norton.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
Sword in the Storm. Loads of people would have been 100 if they hadn't died. You're not wrong, my friend. You are not wrong.
Do you know that Brando, Elizabeth Taylor, and Michael Jackson all went on a road trip around about 2001 together to get away from
Not
the
the
9/11
movie.
stuff?
Not the movie.
No.
Wow.
Right about when 9/11 happened, they all got in a car together and went on a long road trip. Can you imagine what that would have been like? We
Stories.
need
Wow.
that film, I think.
Wow.
There's a story about him and Russell Crowe, isn't there? So every Saturday he used to watch a movie with his friend that made ice cream for him. Does anybody know this story?
No.
So
No.
so basically he used to watch a film every Saturday with his I think it's a woman friend that made ice cream for him. So he'll ring her up and say, "Make me Rocky Road and come and see a film with me," and they'd watch a film. And one of his favorite films was a film that Russell Crowe was in. And when he died, he told the woman to give Russell Crowe this book that was signed by Jack Nicholson to him because he liked him so much. He said he was a great actor.
Wow.
And Russell Crowe got the book from him when he died. And it was a book signed by...
Wow.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know if you can find it. Russell Crowe, before he was famous, when he was trying to get famous, he sung a song called "I Want to Be Like Marlon Brando."
Really?
Yeah, it was shit.
Yeah, I've got a song like that. I want to be like the Mega Geek.
You don't want to be like the Mega Geek, let me tell you.
I want to be like the Mega Geek 24/7, 7 days a week.
When I grow up, I want to be C-3PO.
Okay. I think that's it, folks.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 hours. It's a lovely, nice, compact figure.
We
number.
didn't have one happy subject. I'm thoroughly depressed.
Well, we're happy now because we're going.
I think every other slide should have boobs.
Why don't we ask the chat for a nice happy
Why
subject
don't we
and take it to
finish on
2:15?
2 hours? No.
Sydney
Go
Sweeney's
get another beer.
boobs.
No. Okay.
Go get another beer, Brown.
No, that's it, folks.
Swappers, get that off for fuck's sake.
I watched
Yeah,
Late Night with the
Swappers, get it
Devil. It was
off.
really good. How about that? Late Night with the Devil. It's recommended. It was pretty decent.
No. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the UK. People have got lives to go to. That's it, folks. Chat,
Nearly
you're
1
the best.
o'clock.
What?
It's
nearly 1
1 minute
o'clock.
past 2.
Yeah, I know these people. None of them have lives to go to.
That's true.
Well, there is that. Chat, you are wonderful listening to this. I know it was super last moment. And Swappers, please take the avatar off, please. Or you're going to get nutted.
What is it? I can't see it. All right. Okay, I see it.
Okay. Yes, Misery, I am. I get moaned about saying we're on too late. Don't
Misery's
we?
a good movie.
Okay. That's it. I will thank the guest. I want to go full screen, but Swappers has been a pain. So it's staying as it is.
He's probably in the loo.
I'm going to fucking nut you. You know that, don't you? Fucking nut you.
That's a hit. Crime.
Yeah, I will thank the guest. Melvin Deeply, cheers, my friend. It's good knowing you. I'll send you pizza in prison.
Cheers. Flags are currency.
You can. Well, there's plenty of them in prison. Smylexx, last minute. Great to have you on, mate.
Thank you very much. Good to be here. Lovely panel, and always great to see the chap doing their thing.
The amazing, not Brian.
Cheers, Brun.
Am I interrupting you again?
Yes. You do love an interruption, Brown. I don't know how you ever have sexual intercourse, Brown, without
I don't.
someone at the side.
I don't.
Reckoning. Well, there is that. Cheers, Brun. Thanks also to Swappers.
Thank you, Swappers.
You've just moved the screen and took my fucking list right off.
Oh,
Swappers,
sorry. It's going well. Bear with me.
Is that better? Welcome to Constant Interruption. This will end up being a 2:30 stream just by the interruptions alone, Brown.
I love your chat. Go on, moving on.
Cheers, Brown. Thanks also to Swappers, Mega,
Oh, get on with
Smylexx,
it.
Melvin, and of course,
Cockroach.
the chat. Thank you all for staying with us, folks.
Cheers, Brian. New guest, everybody. Cockroach, Palpatine.
Thank you very much for the stream, Brown. I'm coming from the future after the post-apocalypse. Kathleen Kennedy's just waiting in the next room.
Right, everybody.
Thank you for the chat. It's been a good laugh, everybody. Good to see everybody. I always miss it when we get off a stream and it's all dead silent again. And I've got to go to bed, and it's really a shame. But I really do look forward to these streams.
Last but by no means least, I'll stop interrupting. Mega Geek, cheers in.
No worries, guys. No worries.
That is it, folks. We're back at the weekend. Definitely Sunday, Saturday. We need to finish Star Trek, don't we? But you know, it's we'll see you at the weekend. Sunday, definite. Sunday for definite. Take care, everybody. Tatty bye.
Tatty bye.
Look after yourselves. Bye bye. Look after yourselves. Tatty bye.
Bye. Bye.